My dream ever since I was young and decided I want to become a professional musician was to have my music reach as many people as possible.
My father was a very good piano player, and he forecast exactly what I was going to do. He said, you're going to play a horn, maybe a hot fife, love music even more than your wife.
I guess it kind of chose me more than I really chose it. I probably thought of myself as a musician before I should have.
Well, I started playing trumpet when I was 8 years old. Hard to believe I've been playing it that long and I still haven't figured it out.
Wow, these people have played with everyone. They're my idols and they're still searching for the right note.
We were doing like 10 to 15 sessions a week with everyone from Aretha Franklin, Frank Sinatra, James Taylor, Paul Simon, Parliament, Funkadelic.
I played with Dave Matthews Band. I played with Bela Fleck and the Flecktones for 14 years. And I teach at Vanderbilt University. I do clinics around the country and around the world.
December 2015, I got a call from Jean-Baptiste, the band leader for The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And he said, we'd love to have you on The Late Show with the band.
I went to the Stan Kenton band camp for 2 weeks. Just had a great time. I decided, this is pretty much what I want to do.
I started playing in 5th grade, I guess.
When I was 6 years old, I started on classical piano, and I found out really quickly that I hated to practice.
I didn't really know how to discipline myself practice-wise, but I had to throw myself in the deep end because it was a decision that I was making for the rest of my life, and I knew that it was either sink or swim.
I really just wanted to make up my own stuff.
If I can get to them early enough and say, these are the things that you're going to have to work on, inspire them to practice, inspire them to think about things like fundamentals.
And that's when the conversation of jazz kind of came up. I begged my parents to get a saxophone, so they rented a brand new Yamaha student model for me. And I remember the first time I played a note, it was just like complete love.
Yamaha products inspire me to play. Their products inspire young players to pick up an instrument every day.
It's just something in that sound that intrigues me, that's beautiful. It's the most beautiful sound in the world.
The other thing that has always resonated with me is bringing jazz into generations younger than me.
I've got 30 years of a career that I can share with them. So when I'm trying to get them to solo. I'm trying to get them to leap off the edge with me. There's a great old saying that says, leap and the net will appear.
Well, both really musical with my 2 kids. Older daughter Amanda is a great singer, songwriter in her own right, and our little kid Stella is playing the violin, sings great, dances when she's not nervous. We practice every day and we spend a lot of time with music, so we hope we pass that legacy on to her.
My mom's side of the family has a lot of classical musicians. I remember when I had that light bulb moment of I want to make this a career, I love it. My mom was like, you're not going to become a starving artist. No, not on my watch.
Which is one of the reasons I teach, and in particular I teach fundamentals. It's something that kind of captured me early on. It's funny because in some ways I sort of still feel like I really relate to that group of people.
I feel like ever since I was young, I almost felt more comfortable hanging out with older people.
We were beboppers from the word go. Miles Davis, Dave Brubeck, and Dizzy Gillespie. It was really a family thing.
My group, the Mutet, takes its name from the word mutation, which kind of gets to my philosophy that everything is in flux. My writing now is different than it was 10 years ago, and is different than it will be in 10 years. So that kind of mutability of it is really what's important to me. Grace Kelly, who I've known for a few years now also, is one of my favorite people. She's loved by everybody that meets her. She's a big ball of light. What she brings to the stage and what she brings to people around her is this particular ebullience and exuberance. She's inspired and inspiring all at the same time.
And same with Jeff Coffin. It's like, I remember we met and then we just started laughing together. And I don't even think what we were talking about was funny.
In regards to Randy Brecker, to get to work with Randy, to get to be a Yamaha artist and in the same Yamaha family with him, is more than a dream come true.
Randy Brecker has known me since I was 14 years old. He was so kind to listen to my music, and then he wrote this incredible liner note type quote for me.
It's about 50 years that I embarked on this career. This 50th year really, for Yamaha, really does mean a lot. And I've been there watching the horns constantly get better.
I rely so much of my mental and my physical energy into the instrument. We're a partner, so it's like, you can't let me down. You know, we're both in this together. And that's what this horn brings.